All right, thanks, Jess. And as the price at the pump remains high nationwide, lawmakers at the state capitol are taking some steps to ease the burden for show-me state drivers.
According to AAA, the average price per gallon in Missouri is currently $3.76. It's actually tied with Kansas for the lowest in the country. It's 9 cents cheaper than this same time last week, but it's still $1.10 higher compared to March 22nd of last year.
Now, AAA says the national average rests closer to about $4.20, with the highest being in California at $5.86. And Missouri House lawmakers are considering two bills that would put a pause on the state's gas tax, which Republicans have contested since it went into effect last year.
ABC 17's Hannah Falcon's live at a Columbia gas station after finding out how much the gas tax affects drivers. Hannah, the largest portion of the price that we see at the pump is from crude oil.
Deb Lucas, I spoke to AAA about what goes into these prices that we see here at the gas station, and like you said, about 50 to 60% of this price is crude oil, which is why it's so easily impacted by international conflict. And only about 15% of this price comes from that state's gas tax, which in Missouri, it's actually one of the lowest in the country.
Missourians are struggling under the weight of an interesting situation with inflation and increasing costs of gas.
Missouri House Republicans Travis Fitzwater and Adam Schwarden sponsored nearly identical bills asking for a 6-month gas tax holiday. If passed, these bills would immediately relieve the 19.5-cent state gas tax Missourians pay per gallon.
There really is no guarantee that drivers would see a savings.
I asked Nick Chavarria at AAA how much of a difference Missouri drivers would see at the pump if it passed.
There's nothing to say that if the bill passed and there was a gas tax holiday, that there wouldn't be something that would, shoot crude oil up again, which would increase gas prices some more.
The state gas tax supports the Missouri Department of Transportation in road and bridge improvement projects. MoDOT Assistant Chief Engineer Eric Schrader said the loss of money would equate to over $1 billion when accounting for the federal program that matches the state tax.
So what that would require is taking projects out of the capital plan to make sure we've maintained fiscally constrained.
We're hitting record numbers of general revenue right now, even for this year. But we can plug some holes with general revenue.
And both these bills have an emergency clause on them, which means they would go into effect immediately after the governor signed them if passed, instead of waiting for the next calendar year. Reporting live from Columbia, I'm Hannah Falcon, ABC 17 News.
All right, thank you, Hannah. To make sure you're getting the best deal at the pump, you can head to our website, abc17news.com. Over there on our website, we actually have a map showing gas prices around the area. It's an interactive one. You can find that on our homepage.